Hello everyone, welcome back to our language adventure. Today we are diving into something super useful and fun. Do you guess it? Yes, it's prepositions, but prepositions of manner and motion. First of all, what do we call as prepositions? Prepositions are tiny but mighty words that help us connect other words and ideas. So they tell us where, when, and how something happens. Now, today we are focusing on two specific types of prepositions. One is prepositions of motion, and the other one is preposition of manner. So they help us describe how something moves and how something is done. Let's explore them step by step with examples you will never forget. Ready? Let's go. When we are talking about motion, what does it mean? It means movement, right? When someone or something is going somewhere. Prepositions of motion help us understand where something is going or how it's getting there. Let's look at different types. The words are to, towards, into, onto, across, over, through, past, in, with, by, talking, at. So here, when we are saying to and towards, it means approaching something, right? When we want to talk about someone or something getting close to a destination, then we use to and toward. Let's see the example together. Susie will go to school. The man moved toward the car. The rabbit hopped toward the carrot. Got it? Now, can you think of something you move toward every morning? Maybe your toothbrush or your breakfast bowl. The next one is into and onto, moving inside or on top. Someone pouring coffee into a cup, going into a house, putting a hat on to someone's head. So when something is entering inside or landing on top, we use into or onto. Here are some examples given. He poured the coffee into the cup. They went into the house. She put the hat onto his head. Got it? Let's see the next preposition, across. Across is moving from one side to the other, right? You can visualize, a person walking across a road, a bird flying across the sky, or a cup sliding across a table. So when something crosses from one side to another, we use across. So here are some examples. He walked across the road. The bird flew across the sky. She slid the cup across the table. The next one is over. Over means you can think about, a movement above or on top. Usually a bird flying above someone, or a ball kicked over a net, and a plane flying overhead. So when something goes above, when something goes above or on top of something else without touching it, we use over. Remember, without touching it, we use the word over. Here are some examples. The bird flew over her head. He kicked the ball over the net. He flew over here yesterday. Simple, right? Now the next one is through. Through means it's like going inside and out the other side. You can visualize someone breaking through a wall, walking through a door, and driving through mud. If you're moving inside something and coming out on the other side, you can use the word through. Okay, here are some examples. He broke through the wall. They walked through the door. The car drove through the mud. Easy, right? Now you can also make a DIY idea. I'm just giving you a hint. Build a small obstacle using cushions and crawl through it. The next word, the next preposition is pass. Okay, so moving ahead of something. What do you mean by pass? When we say, like, moving ahead of something, then we can use the word pass. When we go past something or someone, we use the word pass. The blue car passed the red car. I passed the coffee shop. You cannot pass through here. Now let's see prepositions of manner. These are used to describe how something is done. It could be the style or the attitude of an action. You can visualize, you can think about few characters doing things in different styles like loudly, gracefully, with courage. Okay? And first, we will see about in. So, in describing a style or emotion, in is used when we talk about a manner, emotion, or a way of doing something. Got it? He spoke in a loud voice. She was in love with him. They talked in circles. Easy, right? Let's move on to the next word, with. With is like using an attribute or quality. If you want to say something, then we can use the word with. We use with when we describe the quality or trait someone is using. He spoke with authority. That means he, the other person, right? She danced with grace, the girl or the lady. They fought with courage. The next one is the word by. By is the way of describing the method or it's a way itself. By tells us how something is done, the method. Here are examples. He lost weight by eating less. She goes to work by bus. He walked right by me. The next one is talking at. What do you mean by talking at? That means it's like a one-way communication. When someone is talking in a way that ignores others' feelings or thoughts, we say talking at. My boss just talked at me. I don't like being talked at. These are some of the examples. So, have you ever felt someone was talking at you, not with you? How did it feel? So prepositions helps us be clear and colorful with our language. Whether we are talking about where something is going or how something is done, prepositions of motion and manner make our sentence come alive. Now it's time for us to practice. You can take your pen and paper, read the question by yourself, and try to identify the correct prepositions of manner or motion, which fits best in the blank. Okay? I will also read it for you. John drove dash to work. The tornado is moving dash us. Let's run. He put his book dash his bag. The plane flew dash the whole sky. The train went dash the mountain tunnel. The red race car dashed the green race car. The red is winning. She was so rude. She did not talk with me. She talked dash me. The same example also we have seen, kind of similar. The soccer team played dash lots of energy. The bird flew dash the top of the house. Mom slurped the cup of coffee dash the table to me. I hope you are done with your answers. John drove to work. To work. The tornado is moving toward us. Let's run. So the answer is toward. He put his book into his bag. Into. The plane flew across the whole sky. The train went through the mountain tunnel. The red race car passed the green race car. The red is winning. It's passed. She was so rude. She did not talk with me. She talked at me. The soccer team played with lots of energy. The bird flew over the top of house. Mom slid the cup of coffee across the table to me. Easy, right? So that's all for today's video. Kindly like, share, and subscribe for more English tips. See you in the next video. Bye bye.